The early life of pop sensation Lady Gaga. Hello everyone, welcome back here at Papi Conversations with Al. I'm Al and indeed I'm blessed to share with you some of the updates in the entertainment world. So in our series of Your Celebrity here, today we are back with the early life of one of the greatest pop artists, Lady Gaga. So before she was the mother monster, she was Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta. Her path to stardom wasn't a sudden explosion. It was a calculated, gritty, and often difficult climb through the New York City art square and scene. So she was born on March 28, 1986 at Lenox Hill Hospital in Manhattan. She grew up in an hardworking, affluent Italian-American family on the Upper West Side. Her father, Joe, was an internet entrepreneur and her mother, Vivian, worked in telecommunications. She began playing the piano at the age of 4, and her mother insisted she become a cultured young woman, which made her was of classical piano training. Gaga attended this private Roman Catholic all-girls school of Covenant of the Sacred Heart, and she often described herself as a misfit during this time, studious and disciplined, but also too eccentric or too provocative for her peers. The New York years and the grind. At 17, Gaga gained the great, and although through the school, she went to get an admission at New York's Tissue School of Art through the Collaborative Arts Project 21. This is where she honed her songwriting and performance skills, focusing on music, religion, and social issues. However, the academic environment felt too slow for her, and in 2015, during her second year, she dropped out to pursue music full-time. Her father accepted to support her for one full year by paying rent on condition that if she doesn't get a record, she should re-enroll. She moved into a cheap apartment on the Lower East Side, working 3 jobs to make ends meet, waitressing at a diner, go-go dancing at late night clubs, and performing the ski band, the Stefani Joanne band. So let's have a look at the birth of Lady Gaga. The transformation from Stefani to Gaga happened in the mid-2000s, where he collaborated with producer Rob Frassi. The name Lady Gaga was a reference to the Queen song Radio Gaga Legend, as it provocative text era changed radio to Gaga in a text from Fossari and Stark. She was briefly signed to Def Jam Records in 2006, but was dropped off after 3 months. This was a devastating blow that led her back to the club scene. She performed and made performance artist Lady Starlight, who had shaped her ballistic mixed rock aesthetic. They performed at the 2007 Lollapalooza Festival, a performance that went with confusion by some but signaled the start of her avant-garde identity. So her breakthrough. While she was struggling as a solo artist, her songwriting talent was undeniable. She was signed to Sony ATV Music Publishing, where she wrote hits for major acts like Britney Spears, Fergie, and Pussycat Dolls. It was singer Akon who recognized her vocal potential. He convinced Jimmy Iovine of Interscope Records to sign her to a joint deal with his own label, Conlin Distribution. In 2008, she relocated to Los Angeles to finish her debut album, The Fame. By the time Just Dance hit the airwaves in April 2008, the years of dive bars and go-go dancing had polished her into a powerhouse ready to change the landscape of 2021st century pop. It's such a story, definitely worth a legend, and a story full of empowering and wonderful points of life. It has been Al here at Papi Conversation with Al, with the early life of Lady Gaga. Share with us what you've enjoyed here most, and indeed, don't forget to like and subscribe so that we don't miss more of such wonderful updates. Peace.